Yes, what is the prayer?
Lordship, the things has been changed from last 11 years, Lordship.
Huh?
Petitioner, she has been selected in a Bihar government. She is currently Assistant Commissioner of Sale Tax GST, Lordship. Now, Lordship, the prayer is for instatement of job, Your Lordship, but the currently same is cannot be maintainable as she is already a GST Assistant Commissioner, Your Lordship.
Already?
She is a Assistant Commissioner in GST, Bihar government.
Who? Petitioner?
Yeah, yeah, Lordship.
Please don't use word yeah and all. You are not in a college.
No, Lordship, I am just assisting the court, Your
Correct.
Lordship.
Not with the. You should not use the word yeah.
No, 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 Lordship. I have
Uh,
never used it. How can I use this? Bihar, Your Lordship, I tell the government of Bihar, who may be heard, Lordship.
all right. Counsel for the petitioner on instructions submitted that the present petition has become infectious.
No, 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 Lordship. I am not making this submission. As see, this petition is for the enforcement of fundamental rights, Your Lordship. Only the part of the prayer that I am not pressing on the prayer that I'm not seeking the job. The moment I filed the petition, that time I have been terminated without giving proper notice, and I am victim of the injustice, Your Lordship. So that's I'm on that note, Your Lordship.
Uh,
The fact of the matter, Your Lordship, that I have been, Your Lordship, I would like to draw your kind attention on
Sir,
the.
which are the prayer you want to restrict now?
I want that the action should be taken on the officials of the Canfin Home
Sir,
Limited,
you read your prayer, sir.
Lordship, or you allow to amend my petition, Your Lordship.
Huh? Not at this stage.
No, I'm here, Lordship, for mandamus, Lordship,
Uh,
Lordship, and the prayer is that they have not followed the guidelines of Supreme Court of India. We say,
Sir, please read your prayer. If
I'm
there are
reading.
3 prayers,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
you are restrict. See,
Lordship,
is he not using yeah?
yeah. I'm reading the prayer, Lordship. The
Just
petitioner.
now, what is he saying?
Wait, Your Lordship.
I have never used.
Yeah, I'm not saying yeah.
You are not
Lordship.
using yeah.
No, no, Lordship.
Then what is the word?
Yes.
What is the word used?
What, Lordship?
What is the word used now?
Yes, yes. YES, Your Lordship.
Huh?
Lordship, Lord, I cannot use any unprofessional word, Your Lordship. If that would have happened, Lordship, it may be a slip of tongue, but my intention is not, Your Lordship. I am assisting in the
Oh.
Delhi High Court.
I can accept your slip of tongue.
No, no, Lordship. I am assisting in Delhi High Court. I've also appeared in before Honorable Supreme Court, Lordship.
So what?
I know
So
the
what?
decency and the decorum of this court, Your Lordship.
So what?
That's what I am,
No,
Lordship,
if you are
reiterating.
if you are appearing in different high court,
Uh-huh.
so what?
That's so what, Lordship, means that I know the decency and the decorum of this court, Lordship, being a court, being a.
Ask your colleague whether you have used a yeah or not.
Lordship, I may, like, Lordship, if I go with the pace of the argument, Lordship, if you will, Lordship, just if you will, I cannot argue, Lordship. Suppose, Lordship, if you will not motivate me, and the relationship between bar and bench is so, if you won't be cordial, Lordship, how can you assist? How can I assist your Lordship? It's not matter of, Lordship, what I am using. If I have said that if something has happened unintentionally and slip of tongue, that must be your Lordship
All right.
accepted.
Yes.
Now, Lordship, I'm seeing the prayer. There is a term. This honorable may
Read
deem
the
fit
prayer,
your
sir.
Lordship.
Read the prayer. Read one by one prayer
Okay, Lordship.
and say that which prayer you want to give up.
Hmm?
You don't have petition
Lordship,
copy.
Lordship, I have.
You take my file.
Lordship, no, Lord. Petitioner appointed as a provisional country.
Take my file and mark it which prayer you wanted to give up.
Supplication purpose, you know.
In that you please mark it which prayer you don't want to press.
Lordship, bear 3 minutes with me, Lordship.
You please read, sir. Read yourself. Take your own time.
Your Lordship, I am pressing.
Please don't say anything. You mark it. If A, B, C, D prayer is there, you mark it and say that I don't want to press this.
3. Pencil. 3.
Give him a pencil, rubber, stationaries. We have to facilitate him. The second prayer and prayer number 2 and 3 you are giving up.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
So first prayer is you want to argue.
Yes.
Now you argue.
Lordship, the interesting fact, Your Lordship, I have.
It has to be.
Lordship.
It has to be.
It has to be, Lordship.
It has to be interesting matter.
Lordship, when I was working as a probationary officer.
What is the date of appointment?
Lordship, appointment date is as annexure A2, Your Lordship.
Please give me the date. I am asking you.
22nd of March.
22nd of March.
2010.
2008.
10.
Appointed as what?
Probationary officers, Your Lordship.
In which bank?
In actually Canara Finance Homes Limited. It's a subsidiary of Canara Bank. It's a subsidiary of Canara Bank, Your Lordship.
Which respondent?
Respondent number 2.
Huh?
Respondent number 2, MD, Chairman. Respondent number 2, Your Lordship.
Appointed as a probationary officer.
Lordship, my Lord, that when I was appointed, I was working, I have made certain complaints against my seniors, Your Lordship. And the same complaint is at annexure number.
What is the date of complaint?
15th September 2010. About after that complaint, Your Lordship, my complaint was not addressed. And that complaint was of serious of nature. And they should have ideally constituted the board as per the Visakha guideline, because I am a woman. And I reported this incident. There are certain incidents that happened to me. I reported this incident to my senior, and the seniors has not followed the Visakha guideline. They have not constituted any board. Rather, they have persist with me. They persist with me. They continued with me after making complaint, and after few months, they have transferred me to the different branches of Borivali, and then from there to Patna, Your Lordship.
On what date?
Lordship, I am coming to that date, Your Lordship.
Please come.
But before that, Your Lordship, I am coming to the
No,
fact.
you have to give the dates.
On which date they have transferred? I think, Your Lordship, they have transferred me in October.
October, which year?
Of September, I made in October, Your Lordship. October 2010. After that, Your Lordship, they terminate me.
No, transfer to where?
Patna.
No, you said in Mumbai itself, different branch.
From Mumbai to Patna. From
Only
Mumbai,
one transfer.
Yeah, Your Lordship. I'm coming. That transfer is.
Ask your brothers what they heard.
Lordship, Lordship, sorry.
Don't defend yourself.
Apology for Lordship. I'm coming to the fact, Lordship. Allow me, Lordship.
So on in the
I'll-
month of October 2010, you have been transferred to Patna.
Patna, Lordship.
Ah.
Now, Lordship, the question is, if I am making a complaint, I am not aggrieved by the transfer because the transfer was in my hometown. But if I am making a complaint, Your Lordship, the first and foremost initiative should be that they should constitute a board, they should constitute an inquiry committee, and they should make proper inquiry. If my allegation found to be false, I should be punished, Your Lordship. But
where
instead,
is the regulation in respect of sexual harassment
it is
at the
that time,
workplace?
Lordship, that time the constitution has not created a specific law. That time there was a
Show me the law.
no,
As on
that time that law
2010.
was not prevalent, Lordship.
Huh.
Now it has been retrospectively, now
So
it's active.
we have to depend only as on October 2010.
No,
or
that time there is
15/9/2010?
judgment, Your Lordship, because Article 141 they had declared the law. The Supreme Court made it very clear in their judgment that currently we have a vacuum. The legislation is not been that time the legislature has failed to make a law. So Supreme Court said that for
So
any
for
working place.
For the first time, Canara Bank adopted the guidelines issued pursuant to the Vishaka
I think, Lordship, these are the questions that needs to be, they are answerable for that. Why they have not constituted any board for finding the allegation of serious nature, Your Lordship. We have not made any private.
You are not asking for a direction to complete the process of my complaint dated 15/9/2010 so as to examine that. We have to decide only with reference to the order of termination dated 11/8/2011, correct?
So they have not.
So restrict your argument only in respect of termination dated 11/8/2011.
My argument, Lordship, is restricted to the fact that my fundamental right, that 19(1)(e), Lordship, same has been infringed. Because, Lordship, if I am making a complaint.
What is the basis for termination dated 11/8/2011? Where is your termination order?
Annexure A1, Your Lordship. Lordship, my appraisal is also good. Lordship, I am not a low performer, Your Lordship. Lordship, if you allow me, Lordship.
The allegation what you just now said, that sexual harassment complaint and all, is nothing to do with your termination under probation.
Lordship.
Probation rules. This is extraneous material.
Both are, Lordship.
You are prejudicing this court.
Both are a different thing, Lordship.
No, but you are not stated. There is no relief.
I am coming to that, Lordship.
You restrict your argument
Lordship,
only with
why?
reference to Annexure 1.
Why, Lordship? This is why. Because, Lordship, if I would have been non-performer, my appraisal would have said that, Your Lordship. At Annexure A1, Your Lordship, I have been given at Annexure A11, Your Lordship. I have been given 38 out of 50, Your Lordship. I am also.
Mister, have you gone through the Supreme Court decision Panduranga versus Kidwai Institute?
Lordship.
The court is not empowered to open the file and see what are the allegations and all.
Lordship, I am coming to that fact also. Lordship,
Sorry, sir, I can't hear you.
Lordship, one thing, Lordship.
You restrict your argument only in respect of Annexure 1.
Okay.
Sufficient time has been provided to you.
Annexure 1, I am coming. Lordship, if I have been terminated,
Yes.
there should be a proper notice period should be given.
Show me under which provision of law notice is required to be given to a professional before terminating his or her service.
Lordship, okay, Lordship. I respect your wisdom, Your Lordship.
See,
I'm
again
respecting.
you are using
Lordship.
word okay, okay, yeah.
No,
What is
Lordship.
this?
Lordship, I am respecting your wisdom, Lordship. My submission, Lordship, you can decide one fact by making my submission that I have made a complaint of a serious nature, and the respondent bank has not addressed
Mr.
that complaint.
Counsel, this is third time I am saying your complaint is nothing to do with Annexure 1. You have a right to agitate separately or independently in respect of pursuing the complaint dated 15/9/2010 in respect of taking action against your then superiors. That is nothing to do with this. You can't mix up the issue. Here your services have been terminated while you are on probation with reference to deficiency in work.
This is also inequality, Lordship.
Huh?
So inequality, because Lordship, I have been the only Bihari in the bank, and I am also victim of regionalism, Your Lordship. Being Lordship, if I am in Maharashtra, if I am in a different place, and if I feel that I am a victim of regionalism, then where I will approach,
Mr.
Your
Counsel,
Lordship?
do you understand what is the court requirement?
Lordship?
Do you understand what is the requirement of the court? How many times you want me to say? You have challenged Annexure 1.
I am challenging.
Restrict your argument with reference to that. In that Annexure 1, there is no reference to your complaint or other materials.
But Lordship, that is infructuous, Lordship, because I am the topper in the BPSC examination. I secured 68th rank out. If I would have been if I would have been non-performer, I would have never topped the BPSC examination.
Do you think that the professionals will not commit any misconduct or misdeeds and they are not involved in a criminal case?
Lordship, I belongs from the weaker section of society. I am the female, Your Lordship.
Don't have a good certificate or a character certificate on your own.
Lordship, that bank has to decide. That is required
to be given by somebody.
Lordship, that bank has to create
self-appreciation is not
the Lordship, that bank has to decide. They have to create any, as they have to, they are bound to fight.
That's all. I will pass an order.
Lordship, yes, they are bound to file. Lordship, my submission that I am pressing the infringement of fundamental right, and they have not constituted the board as per the Visakha guideline, Lordship.
Sir, that is not the issue here.
A submission, Your Lordship, I am making.
All right, I will consider your submission and reject.
Oblige, Your Lordship. My submission about the state Visakha guideline must be in the order,
yes,
Lordship.
Yes,
whatever would be the result, Your Lordship.
Consider. Yes, sir. Where is the original file relating to termination?
Your Lordship, her performance was not up to
correct. Where is the recording of notings by the bank?
Lordship, my preliminary objection is, Your Lordship, this writ petition itself is not maintainable.
For what reason?
Because Canara Bank has been made party in this case, although the Canara Bank has only 42% share in the Canfin Homes Limited, Your Lordship. Canfin Homes Limited.
They have been arrayed as a second respondent.
Yes, Your Lordship. So, to make this writ petition maintainable, Canara Bank has been unnecessarily implemented as a party respondent, Your Lordship, in this case, Your Lordship. And I have filed...
No, sir. The author of termination is by whom? Annexure 1, page 23.
That is by Canfin Homes Limited.
They are not party.
Yeah, they are party, Your Lordship.
But they have to answer.
But the writ petition itself is not maintainable, Your Lordship.
Sir, on what basis? On what ground writ is not maintainable? Just because you are saying?
Not, Your Lordship. Canfin
then
Homes
what is the ground?
Canfin Homes is not an estate or instrumentality of the estate, Your Lordship. That is my submission.
Where are the memorandum of article association? To say that Canfin Homes Limited is not fall under Article 12 of the Constitution.
Yes, Your Lordship. That is the majority of the share is held by the public, Your Lordship.
No, merely you can't make a statement. This writ petition is not maintainable. It must be supported by documents. When you say that Canfin Homes Limited is not fall under the Article 12 of the Constitution, you must establish that there is no shareholding by the state in respect of Canfin Homes Limited.
Yes,
show me the material. Where is the memorandum of article association in respect of Canfin Homes Limited?
That is not on record, Your Lordship.
Then what is the basis? On the air, you have taken the
Two
contention?
counter affidavits have been filed in this case, Your Lordship. One on behalf of Canara Bank.
Sir,
Canara Bank
correct,
is
sir.
denying its
In
role.
order to appreciate your contention,
Yes, sir.
that Canfin Homes Limited is not a state,
Yes,
you
sir.
must establish with the necessary materials that the state has no interest. For this reason, they don't have any share in this with reference to memorandum of article association.
Yes, Your Lordship, that
Ah.
has to be come on the record.
How many years you required?
Lordship, they are misleading the court. At the page number 7 of their counter affidavit, they are mentioning that they have chosen the candidate from the list of probationary officers of the Canara Bank, Your Lordship.
Not at all, Your Lordship.
In their
Actually-
counter affidavit, Your Lordship, at the page number 7, paragraph number 10, sub paragraph number.
The petitioner was directly appointed by the Canfin Homes Limited.
Yes, Your Lordship.
Then show me the memorandum of article association.
The advertisement was made for the selection of probationary officers.
Sir, show me, sir, that the state has no interest.
Then memorandum.
How many
of-
years? Another 10 years?
No, Your Lordship.
No.
Not at all. Not at all.
Why?
And
Heard
going-
the matter for some time.
And even
Learned
if,
counsel for the respondent bank. That second respondent is hereby directed to produce the original file relating to Annexure 1. Original file consisting of notes made by the respective officers. In other words, assessment of the petitioner, assessment of work of the petitioner. Twist up. Further, learned counsel for the respondent number 2 is hereby directed to apprise with the material information to contend that Canfin Homes Limited, under which the petitioner was appointed, would not fall under the definition of would not fall
12.
under the definition of Article 12 of the Constitution. To release this matter after 3 weeks.
Serial number 8 and 9 are adjourned for 3 months. Serial number 10, Vinod Kumar Das versus the State of Bihar.
No,
for the
before
petition.
that you take learn counsel for the petitioner. On instruction submitted that present petition is restricted to prayer 1 insofar as the petitioner prayer number 2 and 3 are not pressed.
I am having some copy of, just now I found, Your Lordship.
Huh?
This is the annual report of the Canfin Homes.
What is that?
Although this is a different thing. So I will find it out, Your Lordship.
Please
Yes.
provide information.
And one copy, Lordship, shall be given to me as well, Your Lordship.
That is his duty.
No, Lordship, I am requesting, Lordship.
No, sir, he is an advocate. You are also advocate. Whatever material is placed in the court, that has to be
Lordship.
exchanged.